What do you do if you feel uninspired? How do you light that flame again? Well, I have a couple things to say on that. First of all, be a diva about it. Male, female, non-binary, however you identify. What do I mean by that? It's not just because I have a Leo stellium, okay? What I mean by be a diva with it is you are the main character of your own story. We all are. That's the secret. You're the only one who can give yourself that credit, though. You know, if you're lucky and you have amazing parents or mentors, teachers, friends that are always like telling you how amazing you are and these are your gifts and you should go for them and this is what you're born to do. Some of us have people like that and we're very thankful for those people. But even with that, even if somebody every single day texted you, you're doing amazing, sweetie. That's a Kardashian reference. But even if every single day you had somebody saying you're doing amazing, sweetie, it's still like not gonna do it though. It's not gonna light that fire in you because we're the only ones who can light our own flame. Let's get back to the diva thing. What do I mean by diva? What do I mean by be a diva with it? Aren't these fabulous though? I mean, you have to be a diva. Be a prima donna. Okay? You are worth being that. We all are. Each and every goddamn one of us. Your story matters. Your gifts matter. What are your gifts? No, I don't really have any gifts. We all have gifts. Well, they don't really seem to matter to the world. They're gonna matter to somebody. Do you know how many freaking niches there are? It's like sickening. These like micro niches, especially with algorithms like TikTok. Take a peek at TikTok, okay? This is not a TikTok infomercial. I'm just saying, like, there are niches of niches of niches of niches of those niches, and then in those fan groups of the niches, and there's a niche of that niche. So it's like we don't have any excuse. Is my point. Okay. But what if you feel uninspired? Like, what if you can't get your own damn flame moving? Like, oh, I want to lose weight, but I can't. Or I want to start my business, but I don't feel it will be successful. You know, I've been doing something for 10 years and I'm bored with it. That's where the diva thing comes in. Because think about your life as a movie. I feel like I look like such a Leo right now, though. Okay, let's take a moment for Leo King. Look at this guy's thumbnails. If you want to see a Leo, type in Leo King and look at the guy's thumbnails. We love him. Look, you just own it. You know what I'm saying? You got some lipstick on your teeth? Own it. Right? Okay. See, they're honking their horn. They agree. What do we do if we don't feel inspired? We zhuzh it up. We zhuzh up our lives, okay? Well, I'm not really inspired about anything. Make your life feel more inspiring. Okay, now this is where we're going to get into some Empress stuff. Alright? Male, female, non-binary, however you identify. The Empress will make their tea in the morning. And they'll light a candle next. Oh, I don't have time to do all that. I don't have time. Maybe the reason why we're so unhappy, we have no goddamn motivation, we're burnt out, is because we don't know how to romanticize our lives. Okay. If we just slow down, and I'm talking slow down, like if you literally have no time, do you have 5 minutes? Do you have 7 minutes and 30 seconds? Do you have 11 minutes? It's like, if we can be divas, if we can be empresses and slow down a little bit, light that candle while you're making your tea. Take a picture of the tea. Take a video of yourself pouring the tea. Start a TikTok account. Cozy Tea with Missy. TikTok. Go follow. I'm just kidding. I don't have that, but I should. Romanticize your life. Fall in love with your life again, like you're watching a movie. Like, what sort of movie do you want to watch? What do you want your life? Well, I don't have time for that. I don't have time. And I'm not making fun of you. I'm saying that's me. Like, I have a Virgo stellium as well. So I'm just like, okay, I have like 5 things that I need to get done in the next 3 hours, and it should be taking me 15 hours, and I only have 3 hours. It's like, so you can be running around with like a chicken with your head cut off, but that's the problem. It's like, why, speaking of Virgo, I have something in my eyebrow. Why are we living like that? Well, because of hustle culture, and because we're in a recession, and everything's 3 times the prices it used to be 4 years ago. Yes. It was more just like a metaphorical, like rhetorical question of like, anyways. I know there are reasons, and I know that there are 1,000 excuses we can all make, but this is my advice. Okay, this is how you break the system, in my opinion. Romanticize your life. You want a certain life? Start acting in that life. Like, oh, I want more money. Look more expensive. Oh, how do I do that? Go to Goodwill. I got this dress at Goodwill. Go spend $14 at Goodwill and find yourself something new to wear. You can bring it home. You can put it in like a vinegar wash or whatever, so that you get all, you know what I'm saying? Because I know there's always going to be somebody that's like, that's unsanitary. Okay, can we just dream a little bit? Can we just have like 5 minutes to dream a little bit before we have all the fucking Karens on the goddamn block? Okay. All right, we're talking about how do we get our flame back? Okay, maybe even literally, maybe you need to buy some lingerie or something. I don't know. If we're talking about that sort of flame. Romanticize your life. Even if you have to like fake it. Like, I do my own nails. I figured out I bought fake nails, 600 of them on Amazon for $10. Bought some nail glue. I already had a gel light. I bought the stands. That was like $15. So I could do like, I don't even know how many manicures, a bunch, for $15 in total over a span of time, instead of spending $100 at the salon. I can go to Goodwill and buy 3 dresses for half the price of one that I would buy full price somewhere else. Start taking pictures of myself. Pretend I'm an Instagram model, right? Film myself picking flowers. Romanticize my life. If you don't think you're important, nobody else will. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not saying like, oh, whatever. What I'm saying is that's the secret of life. That's the crazy thing. You don't have to be attractive. This might be controversial. You can be like, say this is about it. Let's take appearance, number 1. Okay. You could be like average looking, whatever the hell that means. You can take anybody, anywhere, at any time, in any socioeconomic status, and it's about the way you present. You could be a freaking Megan Fox siren by the end of the goddamn week if you own that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even, well, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not handsome enough. I'm not rich enough. Look more expensive. Like I just gave the examples. Do your nails, do your hair, buy yourself some nice clothes. Even if you have to rent an expensive car for the weekend, spend the $200 that it costs at whatever the hell the car rental place is called. Get yourself a nice ass car and drive around in your suit that you bought at Goodwill. And drive around and just drive along the coast and sit in that car and feel yourself in that car and take pictures of yourself in front of that car. and then slow, like, be cringy with it. Put your camera on the car and film yourself walking by all slow. You know what I'm saying? Become it. Play with it. Like you're a kid, like playing dress up. Like, allow yourself to dream again. Allow for your life to become, let it be a play, let it be a movie, let it be a song, let it be a poem. Oh, I wish that someone would just come into my life and look at me the way that he looks at her. Look at yourself the way that he looks at her, right? Treat yourself like an empress, male, female, non-binary, however you identify. Start, well, I want people to think I'm sexy. I want people to think I'm attractive. Get yourself some lingerie. This might be controversial. Take pictures of yourself in that lingerie on your phone. You don't have to show anybody, right? Not saying you have to go start an OnlyFans or anything like that. I'm just saying it's like, embody what you're desiring. You know what I'm saying? It gets on you. Oh, I want to be an artist, but I just keep getting rejected. The only thing that is stopping us is ourselves. Because even if you are the most attractive, like sexy, rich, talented person in the vicinity, if you don't have good self-esteem, none of that stuff is gonna matter. Like, because it's about the embodying. Like, you could be kind of, like I said, and maybe this is controversial because people are gonna be like, nobody's average, everybody's beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Thank you. You could be average looking and you could come across as a siren because of the energy. You're working with Lilith, you're doing all of this manifestation work, hypnosis, you're working on yourself, you're drinking your green juice, you're getting in the vibe of like, wow, I am kind of gorgeous. Like, and I'm not saying in a cocky way. I'm not saying be fake about it. I'm saying be real about it. Because if we strip back all the bullshit lies of society and just get real with it, we are all extremely powerful. We don't even know who the hell we are, man. Each and every one of us is a god. But we don't understand that, right? So it's like, it's funny because take Megan Fox, for example. I don't know why I'm using her today, but it's like you strip down all the makeup, all the clothes. She's just kind of chilling in her, like, sweatshirt or whatever. And kind of, like, hating on herself and insecure and stuff. It's like, it doesn't... How do I say this? She could be Megan Fox in one dimension, and in the other dimension, she, like, hates herself and isn't confident, so she's not Megan Fox. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, she's so pretty, so she gets pretty privilege. I've known lots of extremely attractive people who are the most insecure people in the room. Like, it doesn't matter. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. How do we light our fire? Be a diva with it. Romanticize your life. Get delusional with it. Delusional is the wrong word. Be like a kid who's putting on like a play or is playing dress up, or like get in the energy, feel in that energy, be that, become. Nobody's looking. Nobody has to look. Nobody has to give you accolades. Nobody has to give you acknowledgement. Nobody has to give you validation. This isn't about them. This isn't about, oh, my dad doesn't love me, and oh, I wish my sister, and oh, I wish my friend, and I wish my partner this, and I wish this and that. Forget them. Just between you and me. Focus on you. Because it doesn't matter if every goddamn person in the world said you were amazing. How do people like Robin Williams, somebody who gained the absolute admiration of an entire generation, how does that happen to somebody who has been lifted on the highest of pedestals? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter if everybody in the world thought you were amazing and supported your work, and you were a multimillionaire, and you were voted sexiest woman or man or they of the year. If you hate yourself, you're gonna hate your life. So we gotta strip all that shit away. All those excuses. Oh, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not rich enough. Fuck it. We need to get to the root issues, the core issues. We gotta go down to the childhood. And I don't mean that in a psychological way. I mean it in a dreamy way. Like, what do you want? Like, what do you want your life to be? Play dress up. Play with it. You know what I mean? Let it become... Let it take on a life of its own. You know. I love you guys. See you in the next one.